everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to take you through my top floral summer fragrance recommendations for 2022. So these are fragrances for you floral lovers out there: rose, orange blossom, tuberose, peony, lotus, that I think are perfect for wearing in the summertime. Sometimes florals can be a bit musky and heavy and they're not really suitable for hot weather. So these are my hot weather summer floral fragrance recommendations. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We have hundreds and hundreds of videos here all about perfumes. I have lots all about summer. I'm doing a whole summer series, so do check them all out. And I of course have my blog as well with detailed articles on ranges. And if you are a regular, do check to see if you're subscribed. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. And it is now the last days of my Kickstarter. We can pre-order the perfume that I am making and releasing later this year. So the link to that's in the description, along with the links to all these perfumes I'm going to talk about for where you can buy them in UK, Europe, North America, Australia, where they're available. Cool, so where shall I start? So I think I'm going to start off with one which was a really unexpected, amazing scent when it came out the other year. It's Beautiful Magnolia from Estee Lauder. Now, typically I tend to associate Estee Lauder, especially their Beautiful range, with more traditional, heavier floral scents, but Beautiful Magnolia is like the best magnolia ever. Magnolia is such a delicate floral that often it doesn't really last at all and it gets lost in fragrances. But what they've done in Beautiful Magnolia is create a fragrance which is airy and fresh magnolia that projects and lasts. It's really clean, beautiful, feminine floral, but it really does stick around. You can really smell it on yourself. And I think because of that airiness, that lightness of magnolia, this is ideal for summertime, springtime, when you want something that's like uplifting, refreshing, but you still want to get that floral vibe. I think it's a really universal scent as well. Like, I think a 12-year-old could wear this and a 100-year-old could wear this. Like, and it's a very timeless, pretty scent. Really, really rate it. They have just released an intense version, which I have a video on comparing it, but that's very different. That's an iris. It's much heavier. It's a different scent. So I'm talking about the original Eau de Parfum here. Really recommend this if you're looking for just an everyday fresh magnolia. So moving on to the rosy scents, Lancome Idole is a classic now. It's been out for a few years, world's thinnest perfume bottle, and this is a rose and pear fragrance. It's a really refreshing dewy rose, and then that pear really lifts it, but it really does last. Lancome creates some of the most best for lasting fragrances. I go on about Lancome a lot on this channel because I feel like they're so underrated. So many of their perfumes just last so well, and this is absolutely one of them. It's an Eau de Parfum. This is the limited edition bottle with this sparkly star on. If it's still available, I'll leave the link to this edition. I saw it 20% off actually recently, but normally it's just a plain transparent bottle. There are other versions of this, but the one for summer that I recommend is just the original Eau de Parfum, Lancome Idole. It's great for lasting. I was in the Harrods perfume hall this week actually with my mum, trying lots of different ones, and afterwards, once it all settled, she said, this is, I love this one, this is my favorite, and it was Lancome Idole. So really pretty, feminine, and really good for traveling because it's so thin. Yeah, love this. Can't wait to try the new Nectar version that's out later this year. And then another beautiful rose is Givenchy Irresistible. This is one of my favorite perfumes. As you can see, it's nearly run out and I'm on my second bottle, maybe third. This also has a fresh pear with the rose, but this is even more peary. This is like 50% pear, 50% delicate fresh rose. Really beautiful scent. I love Perfumes. Very sparkling and special, like a champagne rose, almost like a rosé champagne. Really lovely. It's not as heavy as the Idol, like it is quite a light sparkling scent. This is the original Eau de Parfum I'm talking about. I wouldn't recommend the Eau de Toilette versions because they are so light. Maybe if you really want something light. This is a light Eau de Parfum, but I find the pear in it so addictive. I love wearing this. And this is actually one of my boyfriend's favorites on me as well. So next onto Lotus Flower. Lotus Flower is such a perfect scent for the summertime because it's, you know, obviously quite a tropical flower, only grows in very hot sort of climates, and it's so refreshing and airy and watery. So my recommendation for Lotus Flower is from Bulgari, and it's their Omnia Crystalline. So they have these fragrances that come in these really cool bottles, kind of like a shell. And the Omnia one is this white, transparent, silvery one. And this has lotus as its main note. It's airy, it's fresh, very clean. There's a hint of like a tea leaf. They also have pear in this, and also bamboo as well, and a slight musk. This is a tiny version from a set. So it's really little, good for your handbag, but you get bigger ones, and then the spray is like you press down and it sprays out. But I really recommend this for humid weather, for the office, professional environments, or if you just want something very clean and uplifting. Lotus, bamboo, it's just perfect for hot summer weather. Next, moving on to Peony. Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet is a great scent, clean, beautiful peony with a hint of rose. It is quite pricey, so a great alternative is Versace Bright Crystal, which again has that peony clean scent. This also has some lotus in, like the Omnia Crystalline, so they're really quite similar. I wouldn't say they're an exact dupe, but close enough. Yeah, I think the Blooming Bouquet has a little bit more rose in, whereas Bright Crystal, you're getting that lotus as well, but they both have peony as their main note. Peony is like my favorite flower. I love it, so beautiful. Very clean, refreshing for summer, not heavy, not musky. So if you're looking for a Miss Dior for summer, I think that's your best bet. It is an Eau de Toilette though, so you only get a little, maybe a couple of hours out of it. Versace Bright Crystal comes in an Absolute version, which is heavier perfume, and it does last. Actually, I have that on today. So I do recommend the Absolute version if you want something a bit stronger, or if you want something lighter, the Eau de Toilette. So moving on to Orange Blossom, another one of my favorites. You won't be surprised that I recommend the Elie Saab Le Parfum. This is actually their Lumiere edition that came out a few months ago. Either the original Le Parfum or this new Lumiere edition, I would say, are perfect for Orange Blossom lovers in the summertime. They're very similar. The Lumiere has a little bit more actual orange added, so it gets a bit of a more citrus orange top note, but as they fade they become more or less the same, and it's just all about this sparkling orange blossom. I've lost count of the number of comments I've seen from you guys saying like that you've discovered Elie Saab Le Parfum from this channel and it's your go-to now. It's such a great perfume, so underrated. Not really that widely sold in America. I have no idea why, because it's amazing. Definitely widely sold here in the UK, Middle East, because it's a Middle Eastern brand, I think, Mr. Elie Saab. He makes the most amazing dresses. If you've not seen them, Google them. They're so cool and very ethereal. So I'm loving this. This, because it's new, probably be hard to get this discounted. So if you're looking for something a bit more affordable, I'd try the Elie Saab Le Parfum, because you can usually get that discounted. Oh God, it's so sparkling. It's got that champagne feel. It's so classy. It really is classy. It'd be great for a wedding, anytime you want to feel really expensive and classy, but they're not that expensive. I think you can get these starting around maybe £40. The gift sets as well have great free products in, and obviously the bottle is stunning. I'm obsessed. So from Armani, we have My Way, and this is my tuberose recommendation. They do have a new one coming out this year called My Way Floral, which is probably going to be lighter. But this is that fresh, clean tuberose. It's probably one of the more heavier ones of all the ones I've talked about. And you can wear this year round, but I think it is more towards spring, summer. They have an intense version, which will be better for the autumn. But it's clean green tuberose. I love the branding of My Way. It's all about sort of female traveling empowerment, a lady traveling the world, and the bottle, the lid is very cute. So tuberose fans, definitely check this one out. It's also pretty good for lasting, it's good quality. And then lastly, Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Forever. This was a 2021 limited edition, but it is still available, but it will disappear over the course of 2022 because they do just make like one batch and then it's gone. This has the lemoniness of original light blue. It also has some blood orange and green apple, but actually the star of the show here is an orange blossom, and it really works well. There's other sort of white flower fragrances, and to me this smells exactly like the floral scent that you get in the Mediterranean or sort of when I've been to places like Mexico, Caribbean, the flowers that grow there, it smells like this. It's perfect for summer. Beautiful. And what's great is it's an eau de parfum. Normally light blue is an eau de toilette, but this is an eau de parfum, so it does have much better lasting power. Again, it's really classy, but it's super summery, and I'm loving this and I'm treasuring this because I wish it wasn't discontinued in limited edition because it really is great. Cool, so those are my top floral recommendations for summer. Let me know any others you'd add to this list. What are your favourite florals for summer? Let me know in the comments down below. And like I said, I'll leave the link to where you can buy all these in the description box. But that's it for now, guys. So thank you so much for watching, as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.